Hello.
Hello, just a sec.
Yeah.
Six is done.
Two, 4, 6, 8.
Okay. Oh, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? You got a haircut?
Yeah, just got a little bit of a light adjustment. Wait, where's your arms? Where's your arms?
Oh, I changed my outfit. They're there. You just can't see them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
are they
so
like
weird.
selectively retracting now?
No, that's on me. I switched my outfits. They're there.
Oh, okay.
Your
Okay.
eyes just can't see them. Um.
Okay, that's fine. I have bad eyesight anyway, so it works out.
Yeah. How's it going? How was your week?
Good, good. Just been, really busy with the new building and everything. How was Europe? Tell me everything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was good. It was bittersweet. It was actually supposed to be like a whole couples thing. So, um, there was a couple moments where I was like, "It's just me. Don't worry about it." But the people there treated me quite good. My favorite part though was I went on this big like tour via a train. Like I could ride the train, hop on and off at various points throughout the EU, and I went from like, oh gosh, it was like France, Italy, Germany. I went around a whole bunch of places, and then I landed. My last stop was in Spain, and I got to see like
Wait.
Toledo, which apparently that's like an actual holy city there. That's where like the
Mm-hmm.
saying Holy Toledo is from. It's a whole thing. It's a really beautiful city in the middle of this valley, and got to see the running of the bulls, which that was a whole experience. So
Wow, that's
yeah,
exciting.
yeah. So yeah, tell me about everything was kind of like hush hush, but then all of a sudden you have this big media place. This you got your own like TV station.
It's kind of like that. We're starting out with like our regular original operations, which is done in traditional like publications, and then we're going to expand out as we hire up into it. Um, sorry, excuse me.
All good.
Yeah, so that's kind of like right before you like left city, we were still in negotiations with the city, which is why I couldn't say anything about it, and that's why I was like, I can't say anything yet. So I figured I was like, well, he'll see it when he comes back. It'll be like literally all over the place, and it was. And so yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're just getting everything geared up. We're working on our publications, adjusting some stuff in our office with like, changing formats and getting all of our squawks and stuff figured out. And Bill and Cassandra have been like amazing and just like jumping in like feet first and like making stuff happen. And I'm just really excited to grow and see what happens next.
Oh yeah, I met Cassandra for the first time last night.
Slay, she don't mind her quirkiness. She's wonderful though. But
Yeah,
she's very colorful.
very very colorful, very like ready to dive in. We're gonna be working together too at Triad, because she just got hired there for
Period.
security. Yeah, yeah. That's so great. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, bestie. I appreciate it. Like, I'm really excited to go for it. I thought we would have to go through all like the extensive permitting process and the RFP process and all that stuff. And the city was like, you know what? Nah, we don't want to do that right about now. So, here you go. And the rest is kind of in history since. So we're really excited about it.
Nice. So what? So like, what came with the new building? Like, what kind of things can you do with it?
A lot. So we came with a podcast recording studio. It came with its own actual video studio. It came with a green screen room, which I'm pretty sure you and your crew will be happy, be interested in. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I still have another half hour, but once I'm done with my half hour, if you want to come by the office, I will give you a tour of all of our crazy office.
Yeah, if you have the time, I'd totally love to see that. I might have to
Okay.
go switch out my horns real quick between that, but yes.
Yeah, no worries, you're fine. I get it, it's me in glasses. Like if I'm wearing the wrong glasses, I'm like, why are these the ones I'm wearing?
Right?
These are the wrong prescription for my eyesight. Um, and so yeah, so we're doing that, and then we have a printer. I never thought I'd live to say I love having a printer, but I love having a printer.
Super
Plenty of
handy.
right? Oh my god, slay! Like it's the greatest thing. And then like we have tons of seating, with tons of space, to like we have a proper broadcasting room. So if we ever did want to do like video broadcasting, like we have the space for that. And
Oh my gosh, or like a
then
talk show?
yeah, we could run a talk show in there. It would be a little bit weird because the way it's done more in a news broadcasting style. But I did talk with
Oh.
city about maybe, seeing if we could expand space, to, like make a kind of like a cool, fun talk studio later down the road. And they're looking at some projected plans that they already kind of had in place. But it's going to be a while. They did let me know. They're like, no, don't get that excited.
Right. Like, get acclimated first, but don't worry, there's future plans, hopefully.
Exactly. And I think they're kind of like me. We want to, like, gear up and establish, Soothsayer as, like, the news network first, and then as we grow and expand and get more spaces, we'll just go from there. And we still have plenty of other places in the city we can utilize. Like, we still have the photo studio, and like we have tons of like open spaces. There's the farm. OP is already, like, said, like, anytime we need to go hang out at the farm, we can do that. And those sort of things. And so it's just, going from there, just getting stuff going. So it's a lot, I won't lie. Last week was a little overwhelming. By like the time we published our weekly news, I was kind of like, okay guys, we did it, but forgive us for being a little crazy there.
Yeah, it makes sense why you were being so reclusive building up to that. You had a lot of stuff in the background.
Yeah, and again, when it comes to doing city contracts, you kind of have it has to be done behind closed doors. So, like, I can't say anything until the ink's dry, and that's why I felt kind of bad, because I was like, I don't want to, like, leave you out, bestie.
Oh,
I
no,
can't
no, no.
say
You're
more.
fine. You're fine. You're fine. It was kind of awesome being abroad and seeing these updates roll in, and seeing you just, when you just like feel good about seeing other friends like succeed and everything. I had all the best feelings towards you. It was really cool to watch.
Yay. Period. And likewise, bestie, I knew you were getting ready to, like, start up with Triad right before you left, and so I'm really
Yeah.
excited that you're, like, doing stuff. And speaking of which, since no one's here, we could totally talk shop all the way. Um, um, have some thought processes about things we'd like to do, like kind of do like cool Soothsayer Triad combo stuff.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure, like where Miss Penny was in regards to, like, collabing. Obviously I understand that we're two different mediums, I should say. But there could be crossover, and I don't want to step on any toes or anything. I just want to, I don't know, touch base and figure out, what can we do to support each other.
Yeah, totally. After I kind of gave her my debrief after I talked with you, I think we came to a decision like, oh, we just need to all sit down and chat.
Sure.
So, are you around the city this weekend? Per chance?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Saturday, because that's the hike. The Chiliad hike will be there.
That's also, I was like, oh yeah, this would be great because we need to talk that too. Sweet. So if you're open to it, I would love to like schedule just to sit down, chat, and exactly like now that you're this big media conglomerate, is that the right word? Entity?
I like entity. Let's go
Entity. Yeah, let's go with entity. Right? You leveled up. That's another way to say it. Yeah, you leveled up.
I like that. Hey, yo.
I think there's a lot more there, and that I think Penny would want to explore. So,
Sure.
and I think having the three of us just chat, I think that will just be good, and I am 100% there, right there with you. We're all about trying to like reach out to the different parts of the community and becoming more involved with the community and seeing in what fashions we can do that consistently.
100%. Like, and I know that and I apologize if I came off maybe sounding harsh last time we chatted, because that was never my intention. It's just, that I can't lie, some of like what was going on in the background was some of that reason, because it was just, I was concerned that if we collab, that it would be like looked down upon in regards to the city contract. But the city has been very like, no, you can kind of do what you want, Sophia, just don't break ordinances. And I was like, are we sure about that? And they were like, yes, we are sure about that. And so but I do want to apologize if that came off rather strong.
Yeah, no worries. And like, I'm just getting to know Triad, so I think it's more like having you and her being like the horse's mouth equivalent, right? Just to make
Absolutely.
sure. like have you two talk, and then if we come to like a decision or like whatever we want to do, I can be the liaison from there, and then we all are on the same page. I think that would just be setting us up for success, you know?
Absolutely, I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Additionally, we just finished our most recent staff meeting earlier today, and I know that the staff would really love to do kind of like a dual feature of Penny as well as Triad. It's kind of going to evolve into a whole Triad thing.
Okay.
For both our magazines, Slay Magazine and Celestia Car and Driver, because I know that Triad loves their cars, as well as Penny is technically a fashion icon. It's just we've already booked October, and so we're kind of looking at November in regards to that.
Okay. Well, it would be kind of interesting. So Penny's coming out with a new album. Literally, it's dropping this weekend. So maybe it could be like, and obviously I would have to pitch this to her, but maybe it could be a fun introspective into her process on the album.
100%. Like, you know what? That was actually what we were talking about. Something like that. Kind of doing that introspective of like her most recent album, as well as any other fellow artists who may want to jump in on that as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then also because, her style, her sense of style. Well, okay, let me back up. Like, October's our first issue is actually going to be Miss Attica. So, it'll be kind of a nice little like I don't want to say culture shift, but like viewpoint shift, if that makes sense. Because Miss Attica is the Queen of Slay, but she does Queen of Slay in a vastly different way from Penny's version of Queen of Slay, and so it would be kind of a nice little fun like pivot. There's the word. Like, it'd be just a nice fun pivot to kind of see not only her like her artistic manifestation, not through music and art, but then also in her own fashion, because like don't tell me Penny doesn't always look good too. I mean, that was like the next name on the list behind us.
Well, and to give a little bit of spoiler is the wrong word. What am I looking for? Like teaser. Thank you. As a little bit of a teaser, her this new album is very much a transformative album where it's going to be covering basically like Penny's whole transformation and like where she's come from and who she is now, and it's very eye-opening into her character and as a person in her writing process, and I'm very excited that more folks are going to see like the whole part of Penny rather than the Penny now, because I feel like a lot of people are they know Penny now, they don't know where she's come from, and like they just go, oh, Penny and country, that makes sense, but you'll get to know more of her through her music, and like, oh yeah, it's not just she likes country, she actually comes from the backwoods and all that kind of stuff, and that's where she grew up. So
period. I'm all for that.
Yeah,
hey, that sounds good.
Cool.
Me. That's exciting, and just kind of going that way. Additionally, we're going to be looking into December. In December, we actually were going to do something that might involve you, my dear friend. Something that Ophelia and I were working on and talking about. But we'll also be roping in the staff to help with. Is we wanted to. I don't want to say calendars is a very tacky word. But we want to do like a fashion forward calendar theme for December. So kind of saying 2024 at a glance, and kind of doing a cool like 12-page spread of like utilizing 12 people in our city that we think are very fashion forward, that aren't just us, because we are like that. That's how we're biased, of course. And of course, when we were like, who do we think of when we think of like people who are very fashion forward, and of course your name came up. So we were like, well, yeah, he goes on the list. And so that's definitely something we're thinking of. And we're also thinking, we'll start talking about that kind of later in October. But I just want to drop that little, I guess you could say, mutual teaser.
That, I'm all for that personally, for sure. And by then I will have had, a couple more months under my feet, and hopefully been established and cleared to be a coroner by then. And then also I think before I left, I had told you I put in an application for PD, and I have an interview coming up. It's going to be this Thursday. So
Hey.
hopefully that will go well. Fingers crossed. We'll see.
Ah, you got it. I don't even know what. Don't even stress about it, bestie.
I mean, it's been a while since I can say this, but I actually do feel confident going into this, especially because I'm already the corner. So,
There you go. There you go.
barring not failing, they're mostly ride-alongs. All I have to do is ride-alongs. It's not like I'm passing any tests. It's just shadowing people. Um,
Mm.
no, this all sounds great. So if we were to meet up on Saturday, what time of the day works best for you?
Oh, there's two times. It's early morning or like after the picnic. Uh, the picnic, of course, is from my timing is from 3 to 6 Pacific Celestian time.
Right.
So anytime before then and anytime after then is good for me on Saturdays.
Okay. Sweet. I'll pitch that to Penny, and I'll circle back so we can get a more solid time that we can all talk. Actually, it would be even better if we talked in the evening just after the event, because we can just hang out on my farm and chat it
Exactly.
up.
Play bestie.
Which, switching gears to that, is there since it's upcoming this weekend, I just wanted to
Well,
double check with you all, like, other than just you having at my place, is there anything that I need to do?
not necessarily. We already ordered all the food. I'm gonna go pick it up later this week over from Hens, and Bill works at Mojitos, so he already delivered it over to the office.
Okay.
So food and drink wise, we're good. I'm gonna grab some more, order some more waters for the hike portion of it, so that way nobody gets dehydrated or sick. Um, and definitely getting some sunscreen, aka band-aids, to make sure we don't have or magical band-aids that also can sometimes that have sunscreen proof on them to help with any of the sunburns that we could get while hiking. I think that's kind of everything. Of course, we've got the tent. So I might have. Wait, how do I want to? I ordered from the import catalog one of the newer Jeeps that has one of those cool pop-up tents.
Ooh,
So
okay.
yeah, so we're gonna just use that kind of as our workspace per se to hold all the food and all the drinks and stuff like that. There's no need for permits because we decided to do non-alcoholic because we're not on any of the properties that can serve it. Um, and I think that's it. The whole point of the hike is really just to kind of build community. Honestly, like that was my whole desire in creating it. It's just kind of like, well, let's go on a hike and let's talk to each other in fellowship. And it was just fate that your house is the easiest trail up and down.
Right? Like, it's not gonna, it's a beginner to intermediate hike rather than just, let's yeet ourselves up the mountain and hope for the best. Um,
Correct.
cool. Well, I'm still slowly like unpacking and decorating, so I might just I want to make, like, over by the tree, like, a really nice kind of hangout area that is not like tacky or anything. So there might be
Sure.
some seating for people, because I don't know, if some people just want to hang out but they don't want to hike, they can hang out under the tree and just chat or something. They don't have to feel obligated to go up the mountain.
Okay, that works for me. And again, you do not open up your house at all. We will just
Yeah.
all vibe outside your house and just chill. And then again, free. Everybody comes visit you all at once. You don't have to do all the like lifting of a housewarming party.
Yeah, and I probably won't open the house just because I have, like, it's like barren. I need money. I need to make more money to be able to actually furnish the place. I think I have a bed and a wardrobe and a carpet, and that is it.
I feel the same way about that. My apartment is just like, yeah, I've got my bed and my fridge and my computer, and that's all I need.
Right. Like, just put me in a nice chair in, like, a cozy place, like this warm coffee, and I'm actually pretty set. I don't actually spend a lot of time at home, but then again, I've been traveling and working and all that kind of stuff. So I have a feeling I'll probably get a little bit better of a balance this fall.
Yes. Oh my God, fall is finally. I'm so ready for fall. Okay. Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh. I have to tell you, so soul wise, we haven't had rain in like 3 months, and it rained and thundered today, and I'm so happy.
Oh my god. Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Super happy. Because you're in California, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof.
So I was kind of like, "Ooh, it's hot now. I know we're gonna get our last rounds of heat waves, and then come Labor Day weekend, it's gonna start cooling off. So kind of excited about that.
Just a little bit of relief, right?
Yes. Da.
Speaking of Labor Day, to put this in your ear because Soothsayer Media, um, Penny's birthday is coming up.
There you go.
We're gonna be having invitations coming. Like when I say coming up, I mean like this weekend. So this is me hinting to you that a potential opportunity for any sort of coverage if you're interested, because she's gonna send a whole blast out to everyone in her contact list. So she's gonna have a birthday party this Sunday from midnight to 2 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So that's like 9 to 11. So right before
Right before Meteor.
yeah,
Yes.
at the UFC arena.
Mace Bake. Oh,
And
gotcha.
it's gonna be she's calling it Penny's Pounding Party. So
That's a terrible name.
they all people got excited after the Mojitos opening, and that's the name that they went with. But
Okay.
it's gonna be twofold. So it's gonna be a celebration of her birthday party, and it's also going to be a release of her album.
Okay. So that was what I was gonna ask, because Bill mentioned something similar, because I think they might be doing something in regards to catering for that event.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So my question is that like a sanctioned triad event, or is it just kind of like a private go ham kind of party?
Second one. So I literally actually just came from Master Debater getting an alcohol license, and it's under Penny's name as her friend. I'm just helping get everything, but it's not an association with Triad at all. However, it's still like she's dropping her album, but it's in celebration of her birthday. So no Triad money is paying for this, and people are gonna. I think I convinced her, or I suggested to her to do a bear pit. Which, have you ever heard of a bear pit before?
It might not. Give me your definition. Sure
You're like, okay. So, in like my ex's like fighting days, he was a big fighter in that world. So whenever it was somebody's birthday, they would have a bear pit where, they like the birthday person would go an amount of rounds of however old they're turning. So, for example, and they were like the main fighter. So, for example, like if I was turning 28, I would go 28 rounds, and then I can like determine what I want those rounds to look like. So like whether the rounds be like 30 seconds or like best of 2 hits, right? And then I would stand in the ring, and people would like sign up to take on round 1 through 28, and then I could take breaks in between. So I think Penny might do that. Otherwise, it'll just be kind of a round robin. Whoever wants to go safely, we have bandages and everything, and it's gonna be super super safe. We'll have I think we're gonna get a couple medics, at least one medic on hand, but we're not doing like to the death or anything. It's gonna be usually best 2 out of 3. So it's gonna be a safe event. It's gonna be a fun event. But that's kind of it. So just wanted to give you a heads up if you wanted anyone there with a camera or something like that.
Would Penny be okay if we brought cameras to that? Because it sounds like it's a private event, not necessarily a work event, you know?
Well, she's inviting basically like the city without inviting the city. So she didn't want to like blast it to the city, but she's gonna go through her entire phone, and she gave me the go ahead to kind of spread the news. So
got it. Okay.
And if she wasn't like doing her album, I probably wouldn't be like, hey, let's do the Soothsayer bit. But the fact that like I'm kind of hinting to you like, hey, she's also dropping her album, it might be a good insider tip for you.
That's fair, but I thought she was dropping her album on Friday.
This is also true.
So technically it's not late, early. But okay, I see where you're
I
coming from.
think it's like
So I
the
won't discount
actual
it.
like celebration of the album
Yeah,
versus like, hey,
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
music is out, but this is like the party for it. So
Oh, okay. Now I get what you're saying. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, okay, okay. Well, I'm sure that. Well, since you said, well, so I know Bill will be there, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to go. But if she's sending messages to everybody in her phone book, I know Opie's on her list, so one of us
yeah,
could easily take care of that. Um, we'd probably just be light about it, be very chill about it. It just more go into like the weekend review. Um, unless
totally.
you guys want to do something more with it, then I'm happy and open to talking through that.
I think we'll see how Saturday goes, but I kind of like the idea of like what you just said, like a week in retrospective, and then in what you say October, if she decides to do like give the album room to breathe, and then you know people
Mm-hmm.
have experienced it for a month, and then it's like, oh, also behind the scenes insight in a
Yeah,
spread later.
November.
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 Sorry. Thank you.
But we'd
Um.
still be doing the setup for it in October. So your timeline is right. I apologize.
Okay.
You were
Okay.
you were
Cool.
saying
Cool.
the right
Cool.
thing. My bad.
Um. Sweet. All right. That sounds
Yeah,
great.
sure thing. So,
Yeah.
quick question.
What's up?
Are you like our point of contact for Suitsair with in regards to Triad
Yes.
still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure that I'm sending the team to the right people. That's all.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. Basically, I am also an extension of Penny. On top of that, as her being like the CEO, but I am like the mouthpiece, for lack of a better term, for Triad.
So what does that make you, like the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer? Something.
Public relations liaison
Same shit.
specialist. Yeah, it's semantics, but yeah.
Well, good for you, bestie. Hell yeah, I'm for that.
Thanks.
From a CEO to another CEO of mutual standing. I get it. I'm with it.
Yeah, and then it's like mixed in there, kind of executive assistant. I've been helping Penny out with scheduling and doing event planning, all that kind of stuff. So
That's
actually,
all marketing, bestie. That's all marketing.
yeah, right. Well, yeah, it definitely falls under assistant stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
and when I was gone, the first event that I basically helped do went off without a hitch, which was really great. Which was the Mojitos opening where
Yeah.
Penny performed. So hopefully we'll have more events in that similar nature in the future with Trent. So
Opie was over at Mojitos, and
oh
it went.
sweet,
Oh, excuse me. It sounded like it went really, really well. So I'm
yeah.
really happy that things are going good. Hey yo.
Ayo, ayo.
I do have some miscellaneous stuff,
Okay.
other things. But maybe we can talk about that like later this week because I know you're still getting back into town and getting organized and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Totally. I mean, and just in general, hanging out with you is always nice. So I'm down.
Heck yeah, that's let's well definitely want if what time's it now? Oh, I can close now. Hold on. Give me like 5 minutes and then I almost felt at least I can show you the office unless Gideon's coming. Is Gideon still coming?
I'll text him, but can I get some watermelon slices?
Oh hell yeah, you can. How many do you need, Bestie?
Can I do? Let's do 5, please.
Okay. Sure thing. So
And
that's gonna be just that?
well, I was gonna say, and can I get your London Fog tea latte, 5 of those?
Yes you can. What's
Ooh,
that?
thank you. And let me text Gideon. I think I see Bill. There's somebody in a suit.
That sounds like that.
All right, Gideon is caught doing reports right now, so he'll pass this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be 1,000. We paper or plastic, bestie?
Plastic, please, and 42 is the number.
Which is the meaning of life.
Ooh.
There we go. Just 1 second, I'm gonna put it in the counter. Alright, go for it. Hi, Bill. Boy, you went from casual meeting to like executive meeting. Look now.
Well, that's because I got a little bit of an interview with Attica soon.
What? What are you doing with Attica?
Oh, I have her number. I texted her. I asked her if I can meet up with her.
Oh, is it for us or for other people?
Data for the motorcycle set and ready to go.
Boy. See, that's why you're my senior editor. That's exactly why you're my senior editor. See, like, already like
Yep,
slaying it.
just keep working.
Yeah. I wish I could give you more editorial. Hey. Stupid city rules. Hold on 1 second. Let me close something real quick. Hold on, I gotta at least close the building, and then we can all vibe.
Okay.
Oh, Bestie, did you need coffee before I close?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, wait, are you guys meeting here?
Yeah, you know, I could probably go for coffee because I just realized I got one drink on me.
Yeah, now's a good time for some coffee. What do you, caramel fraps, yeah?
Yes, please.
How many do you need, Bestie?
Let's go for 5. And to answer your question, yeah, I'm having her come here.
Well, that's fine with me. I was gonna say, we're going up to the office, too.
I mean, I could, but this is more like a relaxing setting.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so how about this? Since I'm going up to the office, I'm gonna leave the door unlocked for you, but when you guys are done, text me, and I'll come close it.
Will do.
Hey, Sophia, I'm gonna go switch my outfit real quick, and I'll meet you at the office.
Yeah,
Cool.
8144 is the postal.
Perfect. Thank you.
See you in a bit.
All right. I feel naked without my horns. actually pass it by completely? No, I'm coming up on it. Hello.
Oh, hey, sorry about that.
All good.
Snuck up on me. Just kidding, cool.
Boo.
Wow. Come on in.
Look at you in your little reporter outfit. I love it.
It's one of them, but I wanted to at least switch up. I was in my cash fit, you know?
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Your calm coffee fit.
That could just like super calm. So, welcome to our ground floor. Welcome to
Alright.
Suicide Media. So our cool reception desk. Eventually, we'll have some. Hopefully, our goal is to have somebody here who can like sell subscriptions and any publications later down the road. We're excited about that.
Nice.
Okay, so here comes the question: do you want to go up or do you want to go down?
I mean, going down is always fun. I can't have you just offer that to me.
Nice. Slay bestie.
Let's go down.
Okay, down and let's start at the bottom. Come on in. So this is, of course, like we have great seating here. This is kind of like a nice little like I call it a pseudo green room because it kind of has like everything here. You can sit chill, but the real fun stuff is downstairs. Bathrooms, yeah, that's bathrooms. Nothing too shiny about those. And yeah, so this place is huge. We don't even know what we're doing with it.
Oh my goodness, you're right. I have a feeling it's already going to be like a maze.
It's not gonna be too bad of a maze. This is our major broadcasting room.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have plenty of space for things. So much space.
Space for activities.
Yes.
I couldn't help but quote that movie.
I'm with you on that. So yeah, like plenty of space. Got like cool like little chill setup here, and then we've got like all sorts of fun stuff. And yeah, like so this will probably be where we do a lot of our like heavier broadcasts, like more person-to-person interviews if we're not using the green screen. Any special like features we may have, commercials, conversations, that sort of thing. Because I know we're going to do some PSAing with the city at a later date to just talk about new things and stuff like that, but not that right now. Any little, hopefully soon though, because I know the Department of Agriculture is almost ready with some secret projects, so I know they'll want to talk with citizens, and we want to share them.
Yeah, you kind of hinted that before. That's very exciting.
I concur. But for now, let's just continue. So yeah, there's this one. The doors on your left are the elevator, but we're not going to go that way because it's easier to just take the long way. I can show you everything that way.
Okay.
Come on. There's nothing but storage behind that door, so don't worry about it.
There's nothing to see here. Don't look.
Well, no, really, there isn't.
No, I know.
Back
I was
that
just
door.
giving you shit.
Fair enough. Valid. No. Parking. Oh, by the way, in the future, if you ever like need to stay here or need a parking spot, the back is an actual parking garage.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So, the front is cool too, but the back is definitely an option. Then more seating in here. Here comes my favorite actual section of this. This is our green room, literal green room, because we're in the green space.
It's massive.
Yeah, that's what we said too. I was like, the city showed us the pictures with the realtors, and then when the realtors gave us keys, we went, holy shit. Come on in. Boom. Hello, green screen.
Oh my.
Yes, we are going to be opening these up for rentals in a couple of days. It just we were a little booked. Like we were just trying to get everything organized with all of our other businesses first, and we're kind of aligned after our staff meeting, so we're going to start opening up stuff for rental. So like the downstairs will be available for rent. This room will be available for rent. Because we know that, a lot of people like to do creative things and may need a green screen in the city. So
yeah. Okay. Cool.
So And then of course, you know, we got some press offices here, which is a lot of fun. We have plenty of room for plenty of
Activities.
all sorts of activities. That's dangerous. No crimes though. No crimes. Oh wait, hold it. There we go. There we go. I accidentally locked it. I was like trying to unlock it.
It's like awkward.
Right.
The
And
door's
so
like, you're telling me to lock it.
well, the thing is like the doors automatically lock after a certain time too. So what they're not funny story, our neighbors are Uwu and the Sinners.
Oh!
Yeah, the Sinners live down literally across the street. Their main HQ is across the street, and then
Oh.
like in like to your what is it? Never eat so east, and then on your west side is Uwu Cafe, and so yeah, we have colorful neighbors. They're wonderful though. They're very polite. It's
Aw.
just we make it a house rule though. Yeah,
Didn't you go riding with the Sinners the other night too?
that was Bill, I think.
Oh, it was Bill. Okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
Bill.
somebody from here I thought went riding with them.
Yeah, Bill. Twice. I think he's gone with them now. Not by his choice. He's already told me that. So that's been fun. So up here is our principal. This is where we all. Yeah. This is our principal newsroom. Right now, this is where like me, Cassandra, and Bill work. So we're working on stuff here for like publications and stuff like that. This floor is where we use. It's also where the coffee is stashed away. So yeah, that's that.
That is your lifeblood.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how much coffee we have bought. I bought so much coffee from Uwu and Calm that I could be in business for like another year or two at least. Then of course we have our conference room, and the editor's room. The editor's room is Bill's office.
Okay.
My office is the executive suite upstairs, but I can't let you up there.
Okay.
Security reasons. Actually, not even not even really security reasons. It's more like head reasons.
Yeah. All good.
Hang on. Oh, I guess 5-0 is going, and yeah, this is a very common sound of hearing a 5-0 down my street.
Yep, I have a feeling Gideon is on doing stuff. He was doing reports and yeah. Well, cool. Okay, so okay,
There's
so
one more
you're
thing.
the CEO.
Sorry. One more thing, which
Yeah.
is my.
Okay.
One more thing. Wait.
Yeah.
This is actually like me and Bill's favorite room, and we're about half utilize it, so we're gonna probably use it in grids. So we have,
Oh.
yeah. I jokingly call this our NPR room.
Okay, this is my favorite room.
Yeah, so that's pretty much everybody's favorite room. That's come.
That's so cool, and all the equipment works. You don't have to like replace anything.
I think we might still have to replace a few things because unlike how Triad has a full active recording studio space, we don't.
Ooh.
So we're kind of like, so for us it's going to be more done in RP style and or through body cam style. So that's kind of what we're working on, is trying to figure out how we get that audio across. So stay tuned on that.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we're still super like about having, as you can see, we have way too much space.
And all the coffee mugs you guys have just.
Oh my god. So much coffee, and like, oh no, I make that sound like that's a hardship when really it's so not. It's anything but a hardship.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is awesome. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Bessie. Thank you. So wait a minute, you were saying something, and I apologize. What were you
Oh, I was just trying to work out in my head. You're the CEO. Bill is an editor/reporter.
saying? Yes.
And Cassandra is just a reporter.
Correct.
Okay, cool. That's all.
So
I was just.
I foresee eventually Cassandra moving up in the ranks in time, but I know she's really like green to publications and media, so we want to ease her into it. I don't want to like scare her and run her off or anything like that. So we'll just take our time.
Okay. Okay.
But Bill has been like my right hand bruh since like day like 1 with this company, so it made sense. But he can't become a co-owner because he already owns the business. So
Yeah, he seems really sound, and he's got like a steady head on his. I've very much enjoyed partnering with him, especially with mojitos and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, same. Like it's been really great. So I'm really
Yeah.
excited that he's part of the team, and yeah. And so then we're just gonna keep on going. We have some interviews this weekend for photographers, and then we're also open on the contract side too. So like we know that some of our creatives already work a few jobs already, and so we're just kind of like, hey, if I had for our city contract, we just need them to fill out an application, and then we can chat and work something out. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, all right, just send in your application and then we can work something out. You don't have to give up any of your jobs to be a creative with us, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's like another side gig.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, that was what we originally petitioned under, was like, well, we could just stay a side gig. We just want a space to work. And they were like, well, okay, but like, what if we just gave you like an actual like spot? And we're like, okay. It's kind of,
well, if you insist.
was I gonna say no to this office? Hello? No, absolutely
with
not.
This library? Are you kidding me?
Heck yeah, no. I was gonna totally wait. We're gonna make the most of this space. I foresee in the weeks and months to come a lot of beautiful things happening, a lot of great like opportunities to get to know people and grow as a city. And even the things like we were talking about, like me, Bill, and Cassandra in our staff meeting that we want to do with like Slay and with Car and Driver, it's definitely going to highlight the wonderful things the city has to offer. And I really want to focus more. I really want to focus on that. It's just showing people, hey, we are different from many other cities out there, but here's why we're different from many cities.
Right, and this is why you should stay and become and drink the water. Just kidding. Come to the dark side.
I mean, we definitely have cookies.
We definitely have cookies. We have lots of periods.
We have lots of periods and Slay and cookies and coffee,
yeah.
and it makes us what we are. So yeah, like we funny, like yeah. So like if Troy wants to like shoot videos here or just hang out here and work here. I mean, y'all have your own space though too. I know your guys' space is huge. Also, like
yeah, and we're gonna. I mean, for your awareness too, like we're gonna get the lounge up and running again, and it's gonna be stocked. So, folks will have access to creatively just hang out and do stuff and work there and just vibe. So
that's good. That's good. Wait, how are you guys gonna have it stocked when you guys don't produce food? Isn't that against city contracts?
We are working with like mojitos to get it stocked. So we're gonna have like, no, we're not gonna have alcohol at all. It's just gonna be like basic food, so people can come and basically run up a tab at the bar. I need to work out the logistics of it. Penny has an idea of it, and apparently they did that before. We just need to get the contracts going with like mojitos again.
So. That's fair. I just know. Okay. I'm with you on it. I want it to succeed because I know that I feel you on that. Like, how are we generating revenue because we're not on? And so it's kind of like,
yeah, and and she's trying to think of like creative ways that she can make money, right? Because like Triad it bleeds. It does not make. It's not like a restaurant where they have a steady income. So,
no, we're the same way. So it's kind of like, yeah,
exactly.
That's tough. So, but I know that. Well, she may have to talk with the city on that. You may want to have a conversation with her on that because I know that the city's very picky about who can sell food and who can't sell food. I know OP's been through that journey, so.
Oh, okay. Do you not remember the lounge being open? And this is also me learning. Wasn't the lounge used to be open and she said it used to be stocked. Was that not a thing?
I think it was a thing. From what my knowledge is that it was a thing but it was kind of done. I might have been done. I don't know if it was done above board or below board, because I know businesses that don't produce food aren't really supposed to be distributing food. Um, so like
Okay.
it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, she might have now, just like I just negotiated this building to adjust and made adjusted. She might be in the middle of negotiations in regards to that too. But I know that's why X don't get to have their own cafes and lounges in their own buildings,
Yeah, totally. Okay, cool.
and they
Good-
all have
good
the
to know.
space. So
Yeah.
food for thought. I don't know. Talk to her. Maybe she's Penny's really smart and sharp. So I'm not doubting that she probably hasn't had conversations or whatnot. It's just I know that the city is very fickle about that, and I just don't want y'all getting in trouble.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I'll bring that up with her just to double check.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she's got already something figured out. So, but yeah, if the lounge, but regardless, the lounge being open is still cool. Y'all could still do donations and shit like that, or buy CDs and shit like that. That's totally still good. That's a great way to generate revenue too.
Yeah, exactly. And just have another chill place for people to vibe, and come and work or whatever. So yeah.
She should. There's something for. Well, I was talking to Cassandra. Cassandra was like, they have hella security staff at Triad, and I was like, well, there's a good solution to all those security staff at Triad. They can just work the lounge too.
Oh yeah, totally. And I have a feeling Cassandra's gonna get a lot of work in the future because we're gonna be ramping up for a lot of more consistent events and everything. So
period.
Yeah, I just even in the time that I've been gone, there's been quite a few developments in the growth of Triad. So I'm very excited when we can start announcing other things too.
That's so cool. I'm excited to, boost whatever possible.
Yeah, it definitely feels like the city's in a period of growth right now, and that's just super cool to see.
I agree, 100%. It's definitely time for some.
I have a feeling they're circling this. I'm just imagining as we're just sitting here chatting, there's this epic race or chase going on outside this building that's just the entire block, and they're circling it.
I wouldn't, guys, because this is the thing. This happens. It doesn't happen as much during the weekends. I do notice that, but during the week, for some weird reason, that siren is just on rotation, and I'm like, I guess everyone's working.
Yeah, there is. Well, I guess there has to be 2 PD on if Gideon's working, from my understanding of how PD is structured.
Yeah.
With his rank, he has to have a supervisor on in order, even though he's solo. I'll learn more, of course, in the future. But
yeah, that's exciting. I'm so excited you're going to learn more about PDs.
Yeah. I just feel like the thought process. Alina's, the medical examiner, so she's she covers the medical side of things, and then because she's EMS as well as the medical examiner. And then I would balance her out by being the coroner and PD. So that's kind of how I'm seeing it.
It's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah.
Happy. So yeah.
Cool.
So yeah. I do have that bit. When do you want to get together about the other things? In regards to what we were talking about, research wise before you left.
Oh yeah. Are you going to be around Thursday?
Me? No.
Okay. Well, probably this weekend works too.
Okay.
Yeah.
This weekend's good too.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a sec. I think that's Bill saying they're done with their interview already.
Cool. That's perfect. All right.
Yeah.
I need to head out to my house and take care of some things. So, I'm really glad we got to meet up tonight.
I am too, Rusty. Let's get to chat with you, man.
Yeah, same. And congratulations again. This is I'm super excited to see all the stories that you're going to be able to pump out of this place.
Well, anyways, I'm excited to see what Triad's going to do next. It's going to be good times.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, then let me let you out so that way you can go.
Yeah. Oh, left.
Left.
Okay.
Down.
And then left again. Okay.
I know. It is a minor maze, but once you get used to it.
Aha. And it's like all the walls, like there is accent colors, but it's like consistently the same colors. Oh. Perfect. All right, bestie. I'll see you later.
Yep. See you soon. Take care, bestie.
You too.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. All right. Load. Oh my god, people. Ew. No, that's not what I wanted. All right, folks. I am exhausted, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and peace out for the night. Man, oh man, this third day back from Iceland hit me hard. Thanks for hanging out. Super appreciate it. I don't know when I will be back. I will definitely be back Thursday because hopefully I will have an interview then. So, hope you all have a lovely rest of your night and take care of yourself, drink water, be kind, all of the above. And yay, we made it to Wednesday almost. Hope you have a good night. Bye, everyone.